Trust me, I know how frustrating it is to be eating 6 meals every single day for the sake of trying to gain weight and gain muscle, and just to see that that's not working. No matter what you do, no matter how much you eat, it doesn't seem to work out. People tell you eat every single hour, just be eating a lot, and like, you are already doing this, then why the fuck can't you gain weight? I was right there, okay, and I know exactly what I'm talking about and how that feels. And that's why I'm doing this video. I'm gonna exactly break down the system that I just used right now to literally eat 3 meals a day only, and the system that also my clients use to eat 3 meals a day, and see 10 times more growth than I was ever seeing. In the last year, I've seen 10 times more progress than I did in the first 2 years of me lifting since I started applying this. So if you've been eating 6 meals a day, thinking that you should be doing more to finally see results, and like, you are not eating enough, you need to be eating more meals, watch this video, because I'm gonna be going over a Google document explaining the system that I use and how you could literally use it also, diving deep down into it, and how you could just replicate it easily and start a new life starting from tomorrow and start seeing results. So make sure you stick until the end. So why are you not growing even though you're eating 6 meals every single day? And how eating less can finally get you the muscle and freedom you've always been chasing. But like, who am I for you to listen to me, or like, who the fuck is this guy? Okay, I'm just gonna tell you my story, long story short. Okay, so this is me after almost 2 years of lifting, or even more, and this is me like 2 days ago. And the difference between those pictures is around 1 year. 1 year, okay? And the massive thing that just got me from this to this was literally doing less. Okay, I started eating less because I was falling for the propaganda of eating 6 meals a day, and like, yeah, man, like, I was obsessing over fitness as fuck. My whole day was just about eating, and that's all I could just achieve in 2 years. In 2 years, my physique could have been achieved in 2 years, like the one I have right now, but it took me 3 years to actually achieve it because I was eating more, because that's what everyone thought, and like, it didn't actually help me at all. Perhaps it neglected my progress. And when I started doing less, that's when the most progress just happened, massively shown. Okay, now I want to tell you exactly what I was doing and like how I fixed it, and why you should also never fall for the propaganda and literally change your whole belief about this and make you just see it in another way. Okay, now let's start with number one, which is the real problem nobody talks about. Most skinny guys think I am eating all day, and that's why, like, I'm eating all day. Why am I not gaining weight? The most thing I had when I was just nagging for my friends about not being able to gain weight and gain muscle is the first thing they ever tell me is just try to eat more. And I was like, are you being fucking serious? I'm eating 6 meals a day. What do you mean eat more? What do you mean eat more? One of my friends told me, like, put an alarm, put a timer, every single hour you just get up and eat. And I wanted that so bad, to the point where I literally tried this and I wasn't consistent with it. It was hard as fuck. My whole day was literally just wasted upon that. Okay, but what I realized is that it's not about just like, yeah, I'm eating every single hour, because here's the truth: if it's just like this, you would be gaining more weight. I would be gaining more weight than everyone. I would be jacked as fuck, but it's not really like that. And here's the truth that I didn't actually accept, which is I wasn't eating enough. And if you're doing the same thing, you are probably not eating enough. Don't tell me like, oh, I'm eating a lot and stuff. You are not eating enough, just like I was. Okay, because there's a huge difference between frequency and the quantity. Frequency is how many meals you eat a day, and the quantity is how much are the meals you eat a day. There's totally massive difference. Just because you are eating 6 meals a day doesn't mean you're gonna gain weight. Just because you're eating 8 meals a day doesn't even mean you're gonna gain weight. And if you eat 2 meals a day, you're gonna gain weight. Like, it's not about frequency, which I'm gonna show you how you could literally eat less and see more results. And the quantity is the amount of portions you are eating. Okay, like, really the amount of food, not just like how many meals, but what is the meal? You know what I'm talking about? Eating 6 small meals that look like you're bulking doesn't mean you're actually hitting your calorie target. Let's talk about calorie target right now. You're probably eating 1,800 calories to 2,000 calories max, while your body needs 2,400 calories. And that's why you are eating a lot and you are not gaining weight because you are not hitting your calorie goal even though you're eating a lot. You might be eating 8 meals a day that are gonna leave you at 2,100 calories. You're being in a caloric deficit instead of being in a caloric surplus. So you're losing weight instead of actually gaining weight. And if you're asking, how should I know, like, and if you're asking, like, oh, how can I know about my calorie goal for the day or whatever, just go to a website called calculator.net. I'm gonna leave you the website on the screen, calculator.net. Okay, they ask for your body information, like your height, your weight, how many days you train a week, your age, all of this, and you just input it. They give you information for weight gain, for weight loss, and for weight maintenance. You want to go with the weight gain, okay, and you get the least number, you just put it, and that's the number you should be eating every single day to actually gain weight. Okay, and when you are doing this, you end up frustrated, bloated, and stuck looking the same. Because you think like, oh, I'm eating more, I should see more results. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, what matters at the end of the day is this number right here, not how much you're eating. Now, why the 6 meals a day propaganda and is absolute bullshit? You have to know that advice came from old school bodybuilding magazines, which are guys on steroids training twice a day and eating 4,000 plus calories. Okay, 4,000 plus calories, 2 times the calories I'm just eating right now, or like you might be eating. I'm eating around 2,900. So 2 times the calories I'm eating. Now, what about you? What about me? We are natural lifters with normal lifestyle. Okay, like we have college, we have work, we are trying to build something on the side. I'm building my business personally. And at that time, I wanted to focus more on self-improvement, on reading books, and like building a business. For me, 6 meals a day wasn't realistic at all. Because imagine I wanted to focus on a business and all I was doing, like shut down the laptop, go eat, and then come back. An hour, do it the same thing, like over and over and over again. Where the fuck do you mean I have time to work on my business? There's no time. Okay, you don't spend your whole day cooking, cleaning, chewing, and thinking about food. That was literally everything I was doing. Even when I was outside, I was always thinking like, fuck, I have to go back home and eat like my meals and stuff. And like, it was so miserable. Because if you are trying to build a business, you can't focus. Just like I told you. Your work, your personal development are gonna be like shit. Because every 2 hours you're supposed to eat again. Because 6 meals a day, you can't eat like one after 4 hours. Your day is gonna be ending without you even like finishing the meals, And this is not freedom at all. It's a food prison. Even you might be seeing slight results just like I was, but like it was prison for me. Like I didn't want to do that. Now, what's the science behind eating less but bigger meals? Your body doesn't care how many meals you eat. It only cares about total daily calories and protein intake. Okay, studies show that 3 meals vs 6 meals have no difference in muscle growth if calories and protein are matched. Some people tell you like, oh, eat 6 meals a day for muscle protein synthesis to be better and stuff. That's bullshit. Your body doesn't differentiate between 6 meals a day or 3 meals a day as long as you're getting your calories in. Okay, so like all that matters are calories in and calories out. How much calories do you burn, which is your metabolism, your basal metabolism, and how much calories you eat in return. Always, the calories you should be eating should always be more than the calories you're burning. If that's good, you're gonna gain weight and gain muscle. No matter if you get those calories with 900 meals a day or like 7 meals a day or like 2 meals a day, it doesn't matter. As long as you're getting those more than those, okay? What matters the most is consistency. Not doing it harder or like effort or whatever. It's just consistency with doing the right thing. And it's sometimes easier to be consistent with 3 meals a day and 1 shake than 6 scattered stressful ones. Because everyone can eat 3 meals a day and 1 single shake, which I'm gonna show you right now. Everyone can eat that. Normal people eat 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So what's so like wrong about it? Even millionaires do that. Even the guys who are the busiest do that. Okay, it's way better than eating 6 scattered stressful ones that you already miss 2 of them every single day. When meals are bigger, you actually feel full, satisfied, and not constantly hungry or tired. This is the best thing about eating 3 meals a day. Now, the 3 meal setup that actually work, which I just follow right now, and my clients also follow. Breakfast, solid high protein meal that starts your day strong. You can eat the same thing every morning, something easy and quick. Example, eggs, labneh, bread, milk, or like anything that's just like, high in protein. Okay, labneh is something that's Lebanese, okay, which I also eat, but my main breakfast right now is very high in protein, so I overdone my protein for the day. 4 eggs, 110 grams of hamburger patties, easy 50 grams of protein for 500 calories. Okay, and lunch, the anchor meal, chicken, rice, or lentils, something filling, easy to prep, easy to repeat. I just eat my parents' food, honestly, right here. Okay, but okay, I'm just gonna tell you about something later on. Okay, now dinner, whatever you feel like, just track and fit into your calories: tuna sandwich, chickpeas, and anything. The shake, non-negotiable. This is the game changer. 1,000 calories, 40 plus grams of protein. Takes 3 minutes to make. It's what turns this plan from I'm struggling to eat to I'm actually hitting my numbers daily. Now, what's the shake that I use? 450 milliliters of whole milk, 70 grams of oats, 130 grams of bananas, 1 scoop of whey protein, 30 grams of peanuts blended at dawn, and it tastes so amazing. Now, the thing is that's so amazing about eating less is that once you start tracking calories, which is the most important thing about this, you have to start tracking calories, is that you could eat like low calorie meal and breakfast, like high calorie meal on lunch, and like or whatever you want. But as long as you're hitting your calorie goal, you're gonna gain weight and gain muscle. Okay, this is not the point of this video, but I just wanted to say that. Now, the freedom that nobody talks about. You will literally free up 3 to 4 hours of your day. No more stressing about when's my next meal or like carrying food everywhere. And you'll have more time to build your business, read, focus, or just chill out without guilt. Or like, oh, I have to eat more. No, you just finish your calories for the day. I reach around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. finishing my calories for the day. I have 2 hours of 3 hours of complete freedom. I could do whatever I want on my business, post videos, talk to my clients, whatever. You'll finally start enjoying the process, and that's when you start growing for real, because consistency beats effort and simplicity creates consistency. Now, you probably took something out of this, but I just want to make something that's very, very, very important. Okay, let's say you want to go with this system, which I highly advise you. Now, the shake, you should make it non-negotiable. And what I want from you is that when it comes to the 3-meal setup that actually works, is that you take the number from the calorie calculator that I told you about. You take that number and just go to ChatGPT and tell him, I want you to divide those calories into 3 meals and 1 single shake. You just insert this shake, it's around 980 calories, and like tell him I want you to divide those calories, and like he's gonna give you a certain number of calories for the breakfast, certain number of calories for lunch, and certain number of calories for dinner. What you want to do is you want to hit those calories every single meal. So you make sure you are eating only 3 meals a day and you're still hitting your calorie goal. Otherwise, you will not be able to do this. Okay, so this is the best important thing, and also tracking calories, because you're never gonna know if you are actually hitting those without tracking your calories. Okay, so as I told you, you could talk to ChatGPT about it, and he could literally build you a meal plan for that. Okay, like not as good, but like it's gonna work for you. And yeah, that's it. Trust me, it's gonna be so fucking easy once you start doing this. And that was the whole point of this video. I want you to get out of this video knowing that you don't have to be eating 6 meals a day anymore, and less is way more simpler and more consistent with it you could be, and you can see 10 times more results because you're gonna have more time to focus on other things in your life, and you don't feel that you're wasting your whole life over fitness. Okay, so if that's something that was valuable for you, and if this is the first time you're seeing me, my name is Sajid. I just help guys improve their mindset and their bodies. Guys who have been lifting for months, or like they started skinny and they don't know how to evolve. They've been trying everything out, but they can't see as much results. So if that's something you're interested in, or if that's you and you want to see more results, just subscribe to this channel. Okay, I just talk about mindset, training, nutrition, all of these things that actually help me. I'm not an IFBB pro or some massive guy or whatever. I'm just a guy like you who figured this out, and I'm just trying to help it to everyone. Okay, so make sure you subscribe for future videos, and that was it. I really hope you got something out of this. Yeah, that's it. See you later.